A girl downloads an abandoned phone app and starts seeing her own terrifying future. But when she tries to change her fate, things get worse. Much worse. What if an app could predict your death? What if it wasn't predicting, but pulling you toward it? Sit back, plug in your headphones, and listen till the end. This is a full story of the Forgotten App, a dark techno-horror tale that crosses timelines, breaks mirrors, and ends with a terrifying twist you won't see coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more original horror stories every week. Warning: after watching this, you might start seeing your reflection blink first. The Forgotten App, Part 1. Install. Maya Reynolds was a tech-savvy 24-year-old who had tried every new app and software that hit the market. Working as a freelance UI tester, she often searched for obscure applications to review. One evening, while browsing a shady archive site filled with forgotten and discontinued programs, she found an app named Eidolon. The description was vague. See what lies ahead. It was only 8 megabytes. Curious and bored, Maya downloaded it onto her secondary phone. The app had no developer name, no permissions request, nothing. Just a black interface with a single button, Activate. She tapped it. The screen flickered. A countdown began from 10 seconds. At 0, the phone screen displayed a grainy video. Maya, lying on her bed, gasping for air, blood on her pillow, eyes wide in fear. She dropped the phone. The footage lasted 10 seconds, then disappeared. Maya stared at the screen. No file was saved. No trace. Nothing on her camera roll. The app now showed a timer. Next glimpse in midnight. She laughed nervously. Must be a prank, some AI gimmick, she told herself. That night, she barely slept. Every creak of the apartment made her heart pound. But the morning came without incident. No blood, no gasping, just the usual sun through her blinds. Maya decided to ignore the app. By evening, her curiosity had overtaken her fear. When the timer reached 0, the app flashed again. This time, the screen showed her walking into traffic, her face pale, transfixed, as if hypnotized. The moment she stepped onto the street, a black van slammed into her. Then static. She stood frozen. Was it real or predictive? She decided to test it. She called her best friend Logan. "Hey, you remember that weird app testing group I told you about?" she asked. "Yeah, the one where you found that app that sent your phone into Latin mode?" Logan joked. "This one's different. It shows the future. And it's not good." There was a pause. "You okay, May? I need you to stay on the line with me while I go outside. It said I'll be hit by a van. That's not funny. I'm serious." She walked to the crosswalk outside her building, the exact spot from the video. Logan stayed on the line, nervously asking for updates. The road was empty. She waited. Nothing came. "Maybe I already changed the future," she whispered. But the moment she turned to walk away, a black van screeched past the corner at full speed, barely missing her by inches. She screamed, dropping her phone. Logan yelled from the other side of the call. "Maya, what happened?" She picked up the phone, hand trembling. The van hadn't hit her, but it had almost. Was the future flexible? Back in her apartment, Maya opened the app again. A message had appeared. Futures can change, but consequences deepen. Beneath it, a new button. Reveal more. She didn't press it. Not yet. That night, she couldn't sleep. She kept seeing flashes from videos. Her dead eyes, the van, her body on the road. She wondered, was this some twisted predictive AI? Some spyware built on data patterns? Or was it something else? Her phone buzzed. It was Amber, her roommate, texting from her parents' house. "You good? Apartment okay?" Maya replied, "Yeah, just testing something. Nothing serious." But even as she sent it, she noticed her front door, which she had definitely locked, slowly creaking open, and the timer on the app reset. Next glimpse in 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Part 2. Reveal more. Maya sat frozen in her living room, staring at the door that had just creaked open. No wind, no movement, just the heavy silence of her apartment. She grabbed a kitchen knife and cautiously walked toward the door. Nothing outside. No sign of forced entry. She closed the door again, locked it, and put a chair under the handle. Her phone buzzed. It was the Eidolon app. The message now read, "Press reveal more to understand." Maya hesitated, then tapped the button. The screen blinked and filled with static. Then a new video began to play. This time, it wasn't just her. It was Logan. He was in his apartment, sitting at his desk, laughing on a video call. Behind him, a shadow moved, long and narrow, with glowing eyes. Logan didn't notice. The shadow crept closer until the video glitched out completely. Then text appeared. "You can warn him, but it will cost you." Her heart dropped. She called Logan immediately. "Logan, listen to me. This isn't a game. There's something in your apartment. I just saw it in the app." He laughed nervously. "What are you talking about? I'm alone, just editing some code." "No. Listen. Get out of your apartment. Please." He paused. "You're scaring me." "I'm serious, Logan. I think this thing, the app, it's alive. It knows things. It's watching." There was silence on the line, then the sound of a loud thud. "Logan," Maya shouted. More silence. Then, "It's probably just my bookshelf. It fell. I'm fine." But Maya didn't believe him. Something had changed in his voice. It sounded hollow. That night, Maya slept with her phone charging across the room. The app still open. At 3:03 a.m., she woke up gasping, as if someone had been choking her. The phone screen glowed in the dark. Another video had started playing on its own. This one was longer, maybe 15 seconds. She was standing in her bathroom, looking into the mirror, but her reflection was smiling, a wide, unnatural grin, while her real face remained blank. Then the reflection raised its hand and wrote something on the fog mirror. "You should never have looked." Maya screamed, turned on the lights, and ran to the bathroom. Nothing was there. No writing. No fog. But she noticed something new. The reflection lagged. Just for a second. But it was enough. Something was mimicking her. The next day, Maya dug deeper. She searched every online forum, hacker blog, and dark web archive she could find. Finally, on a forgotten Reddit thread from 2015, she found a post. "Downloaded Eidolon. It's not a prediction app. It's a receiver. It doesn't show our future. It shows what already happened somewhere else. Another version of us. Another world." The post had only one reply, from a deleted account. "The more you look, the thinner the walls get. The others see you too." Maya's hands trembled. She called Logan again. No answer. She texted Amber. No reply. She was starting to feel alone, not just physically, but cosmically. The app chimed again. This time, a live feed opened. It was her own apartment. But not quite. The furniture was twisted, as if melted and rebuilt. In the center of the frame stood her, or someone who looked exactly like her. The fake Maya turned the camera and whispered, "Switch with me." Then the screen went black. Terrified, Maya turned off the phone, removed the battery, and threw it into the freezer. But in her mirror, her reflection smiled and blinked first. Part 3, The Echo Room. Maya avoided her mirrors after that night. Every time she accidentally caught her reflection, it stared too long, like it was waiting. She kept the phone sealed in the freezer, wrapped in foil and duct tape, trying to shut out the signal. But deep inside, she knew it wasn't over. The app had shown her something that couldn't be unseen. 3 days passed. No new visions. No glitches. Then Amber came home. "Hey, you look like you haven't slept in weeks," Amber said, setting her bags down. "You have no idea," Maya replied, pulling her sleeves over the dark circles under her eyes. That night, while Amber slept, Maya heard faint whispers coming from the kitchen. She tiptoed over and peeked in. Amber was standing in front of the fridge. Her hand was pressed against the freezer door. "Amber?" Maya whispered. Amber turned around slowly. Her eyes were wide and unblinking. "Did you know," she said in a flat, toneless voice, "some mirrors don't reflect light, They reflect time. Then she fainted. The next morning, Amber didn't remember anything. Maya realized the app wasn't just messing with her. It was using her connections. And now it was in Amber's head. She needed answers. Desperate, Maya reached out to the only person who had commented on that strange Reddit post, the deleted account. Using backdoor tools from her testing job, she traced an old IP and followed a trail of hidden server logs to a private site. A single page loaded. Black background. White text. Eidolon Project. Echo Room access. Below it, a link. Enter room. Maya clicked. Her laptop screen flickered. A webcam feed popped up. It was her, but not the present her. It was her from the past. From 3 days ago, when she had first downloaded the app, she was watching herself. And then a voice came from the speakers. Not hers. Not anyone she knew. A slow, distorted whisper. The trade begins now. Suddenly, the room around her began to warp. The walls flickered like glitching pixels. The lights pulsed, and the temperature dropped. Her laptop screen split in two. On the left, her current self, staring in fear. On the right, her other, the one from the twisted apartment, smiling, reaching out. Then the system crashed. Her screen went black. Maya pulled the phone out of the freezer. Ice melted down her arm as she forced it back on. It booted instantly. The app was already open. But now it looked different. Sleek. Updated. It had a new interface. A glowing, circular symbol spinning slowly. Underneath it, a message. Last chance. Accept the sync. Below that, yes or no. Maya's finger hovered. She needed to understand what this was. She needed to stop it. But what if accepting was a trap? Before she could decide, the lights flickered again. Her phone vibrated violently in her hand, and the reflection on the black screen wasn't hers anymore. It was the other, smiling. Then the screen cracked from the inside. Maya screamed and dropped the phone. It split open on the floor, sizzling. Amber ran into the room. What happened? Maya pointed. It's trying to come through. From wherever it is. Another version of me. It's watching, waiting. Amber looked terrified. We need to get rid of it. Maya looked up slowly. We can't just throw it away. She opened a browser and typed a search. Reverse signal tracing through parallel digital echoes. She wasn't just going to block it. She was going to find its source and destroy it. Part 4, Disconnect. Maya didn't sleep that night. She stayed up combing through layers of the dark web, using encrypted proxies and system scanners. Every trail the Eidolon app had left behind was like a fingerprint burned into the code of her phone, her laptop, even the apartment's Wi-Fi network. It wasn't a simple app. It was a signal bouncing across digital realities. Somehow, it was bleeding through the cracks of parallel timelines. By morning, Maya had traced the source to a low-orbit satellite signal linked to an unregistered network node labeled the ID Gate_001. It wasn't connected to Earth-based servers. Whatever was transmitting the app, it was coming from somewhere else. Another world. Another version of reality. And it wanted her to cross over. Amber sat on the couch, visibly shaken. She had started hearing voices and static, seeing herself walk past doorways she hadn't entered. It's like something is pushing me out of my own life, she said, eyes watering. Maya, it's not just you anymore. Maya nodded. I think the app is replacing us. With copies. With versions from a darker world. We're being swapped. One by one. Amber whispered. How do we stop it? There's a way, Maya said. But it's risky. I have to reverse the signal. Create a digital feedback loop that will collapse the link between our world and theirs. But won't that hurt you? Maya looked at her laptop, then at the now-dead phone. If it works, it will trap whatever's trying to come through. But if I'm still connected when the loop hits zero, Amber grabbed her arm. You're not doing this alone. No, Maya said softly. I am. If I fail, you need to delete everything. Burn it, even this apartment. Amber looked at her, terrified, but nodded. Maya rebooted the phone, using a bypass chip she soldered together from scrap electronics. The screen sparked to life. showing one final prompt. Transfer complete. Welcome, Maya. Only it wasn't her name. It was spelled M-A, the other her. Too late, Maya whispered. Not yet. She activated the loop, a digital mirror feedback code designed to turn the signal inward. Her laptop screen split again, the twisted world glitching violently, with dozens of versions of her, eyes missing, faces stretched, screaming silently behind glass. In the center was Maya. She reached forward. Maya stared back. I'm not you, Maya said, and you don't belong here. She hit execute. The screen exploded in static and let out a high-pitched screech that shattered the room's light bulbs. The air smelled like burning wires. The apartment shook. Amber screamed as black smoke erupted from the laptop. Maya collapsed. When Amber woke up, the apartment was quiet. Maya lay unconscious, but breathing. The phone melted. The laptop fried. All mirrors in the apartment were shattered. And the Eidolon app? Gone. No trace. No files. No memory in the system. Like it had never existed. Days later, Maya slowly recovered. But she wasn't the same. She didn't speak much. She avoided screens, mirrors, and cameras. Amber once caught her standing in front of the bathroom mirror, not looking at it, but whispering to it. And one night, as Amber dozed off on the couch, she heard Maya's voice behind her. But when she turned around, the apartment was empty. On the coffee table, Maya's phone, the new one, sat powered off. Its screen suddenly flickered. A new message blinked silently. Eidolon installed. The end.